Hi, I'm Dana, and today I'm going to share my sales from this past weekend, which was October 7th and 8th. And today is Monday, which is a holiday, so the post office is closed, but I thought I'd go ahead and package up my shipping from Saturday and Sunday anyways, just so that Tuesday is not so crazy. And let's see, on eBay I sold 14 items, and on Poshmark I only sold 5 items this weekend. But what I did was I tried to tally up and see how much I made gross, and it looks like it came out to $594.77. So that's my gross total. I didn't figure out my net. And so this actually was, a really good weekend for me. And that is just totaling up Saturday and Sunday. I have a little extra items, I think from Friday night. And I just, because in the last time I shipped was Friday kind of morning or early afternoon. And so I had more sales later that Friday. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start with eBay. Okay. Okie doke. So first item to ship is Michael Kors down puffer jacket, men medium black, packable outdoor active travel is the title. And so it's a very lightweight, packable down jacket. And I think I mentioned in I don't know, a video that I don't usually pick up Michael Kors, but this jacket looked like it was in, pretty new condition. I think what intrigued me too was the idea of packable. So, I thought that would be a really great keyword. And, a nice feature. Let's see. This item sold for $27.20, and it took about, I would say it took about 4 or 5 days to sell. So this was a fast sale, and it was a great sale for me because it $27 meets my my profit margin, the amount that I want to make. $27 after you take away eBay's platform fees as well as my cost of goods, I make about $20 for this sale, and that's right in there. And I'd like to make $20, at least $20 or more. So it's good. What I really like about, shooting for a certain dollar amount, that's higher, is that I don't have to make as many sales. I don't have to list as many items. There's a lot of, positives to this model for me. I guess the one negative or, hard thing is that you have to find these kinds of items that will sell for that much. And, that's where really learning about all the different kinds of brands really helps. Another thing that really helps is, sourcing more frequently. So, chances of you picking up a more profitable item are greater. So, those are things that I try to do so that I can find more profitable items. So, okie doke. This is just kind of making it into my smaller poly mailer bag. I probably could have gone to the larger size, but I thought because it was packable, I could do this. So it's just fitting. And it does weigh, let me see how much it weighs. I'm thinking it might weigh under a pound. Yeah. I think it weighs under a pound, and it's going out USPS Ground Advantage. So, put it there. Okie doke. Oh, I need my garbage can. And the Michael Kors jacket I found at the Goodwill bins, also known as Goodwill Outwillets, and that's my preferred place to source. And this next item I actually picked up at the Goodwill store, and it is a St. John, a vintage St. John set, a skirt set. So it has this low V-neck or V-back that's embellished with rhinestones and studding. It's very pretty. It's actually dead stock, new with tags. And it is the Santana knit. So I think what happened was at the Goodwill stores, when they brought out a new rack, I saw this set and I just grabbed it. And it's funny because you can really kind of tell the style that it looked like a St. John piece. So and let's see, this is also the skirt. The skirt is more of a basic skirt in the matching knit. So this was nice. There was a small little, like a little hole on the front. You know, it's new with tags, but sometimes new with tags items can have flaws, you know, just from, I don't know, how it was stored, or maybe, you know, if it was at the bins or, you know, wherever, it could get mishandled. Let's see, I'm thinking about how I'm gonna do this. Okay. I think I might need to double this. Okay. So I don't find I don't find St. John that often, but when I do, I tend to pick it up, and it might take a little while to sell, but it usually does sell. So, you know, that's great. And it doesn't take a long time, which, you know, then I would really need to think about passing on it. But go ahead and just start the wrap. And let me find the title is Vintage St. John Evening Top and Skirt Set, Women 10, Blue Santana Knit, Elegant New. And it sold for $50, and it took about 2 weeks to sell. So this is a great sale for me. $50 is a great sale. It's, you know, over my profit margin, and 2 weeks is very fast. So happy with this. I didn't have to store it for very long, and so this is a great sale. Okay, I'm putting it into my larger poly mailer bag. I like this bag because it's made out of recycled material, so it's a little bit more sustainable So I did try purchasing compostable poly mailers, and the one that I bought was not very good because it was very flimsy and it broke really fast. So so instead I opted for these the 100% recycled materials poly mailer. Okay, yeah. There. So I'm gonna try to move it along, move, you know, faster than I usually do if possible, just because we have a lot of items. So, and I don't want to make this too long for you guys. Next is this JCrew 100% cashmere sweater. Just a classic cashmere sweater, pullover, crew neck in this really beautiful vibrant red color. Super soft, lightweight, but warm. So I really do like to pick up cashmere sweaters. I pretty much will pick them up all year round. And you know, the tricky thing is to just make sure that it's in really good condition, that, you know, there aren't any holes. Let's see. So I'm just going to start wrapping this up. And pretty much, if it's cashmere, if it's 100% cashmere sweater, I will, and it's in good condition, I'll pretty much pick up any brand. Not as picky. Especially during fall and winter, I'll pick up any cashmere sweaters, and also scarves too. Scarves do pretty well. I might not get my $20 profit, but it tends to sell quickly, so it's a nice, you know, sort of, it has a good sales velocity, so, you know, that's kind of important for me as well. So, you know, things selling quickly for almost my profit margin, that works for me as well. And when it sells quickly, it's usually because it's the season. So there. And this is lightweight, so it's going to go into a poly mailer bag. It's under a pound, and it's going out ground advantage. Okie doke. I'm gonna try not to say okie doke. I've noticed I notice when I'm editing my videos that I say the same things, and it must get really annoying. So I apologize. All right, next is a Orvis linen dress, and very pretty floral print. A sheath dress. It's a midi length, and it's in great condition. Because it's in great condition and it has, you know, really great material of, you know, linen, I went ahead and picked this up. Also, I think I remember that Orvis women's clothes can do pretty well. Okay, you know, I didn't flip it out around for to protect the buttons, but it's going into a padded flat rate, so I think it'll be okay. And I've been trying to get in the habit of folding it so that the buttons or the zippers are protected on the inside. But sometimes old habits die hard. So this. So how's everybody doing? I hope you all are doing well, and that sales are doing really good. Sales have been doing pretty well for me. I've been happy with how things have been going, especially since I haven't been listing that many items. But what I've been trying to do is list better quality items that are, you know, desirable, like, you know, things that people are looking for. So anyways, the title for this is Orvis Dress Women 12 Beige 100% Linen Midi Shift Floral Cottagecore Prairie is the title. And this sold for, this sold for $6. So this was part of my markdown sale. And I think I remember it was probably listed at like $9 or something. And I think I got an offer for $6. And I just went ahead and accepted it because I'm ready to move items out so I can concentrate on, you know, the more desirable items. So $6, and it took about 3 months to sell. So you know, it's kind of reaching the limit there. Yeah, especially if it's in my markdown. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll take some of the items that are a little bit older, as well as more like summer items, and I'll go ahead and mark it down. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next one. Okay, here is Howler Brothers flannel shirt, and I've had this one for a while too. I was kind of surprised that it didn't sell. So what that tells me is I probably priced it a little bit too high. Usually that happens. Or, you know, the other thing is, for whatever reason, when I launched the listing, there weren't that many eyes on it for whatever reason. You know, whether it's the algorithm, whether it's, you know, I don't know, people shopping that day. So oftentimes, well, what I'll do is with items that are, you know, what I think are more desirable and they're just not moving, is I'll go ahead and end the listing and I will sell similar. I might even adjust the price. I might adjust photos, like maybe the exposure. Perhaps the photo was too dark, you know, or something like that. Also, I might fix the description as well. Maybe my title structure wasn't the greatest at the time, or I made a mistake in, you know, in the listing. So those are the kinds of things I do, and I try to optimize the listing before I just sell similar. And for me, just doing that, oftentimes the items will sell. So I think that might have been what happened with this item too. And I kind of have a feeling like, you know, I feel like this is a desirable item. Also, I think I might have listed it, maybe it wasn't the most ideal time to list, you know, a plaid flannel shirt. So let me check it out and see. Let's see, where are you? Where are you? Here it is. Howler Brothers shirt, men medium, blue flannel, plaid, button-up, long-sleeve, Austin TX. Sold for $29, and it took it took 5 months to sell. So this one took a while. I'm pretty sure I definitely, you know, I sold similar. And after I did that, it didn't take too long before it sold. So yeah, so $29 is a great sale for me. I'm reaching my profit margin. Even though it took, you know, a long time to sell, I would definitely pick up Howler Brothers again. All right. So this is a very interesting pair of pants. Let's see. It's JCrew, and they are linen pants in this leopard print. It's pretty wild. Very wild pants. They are kind of high-waisted, almost like it's gathered paper bag waist, probably a little bit cropped, baggy style pants. And I bought these because of the linen, and it feels like it's like in brand new condition. Not necessarily that I loved the style of it. I'm not exactly sure how the paper bag style is doing right now. I know it used to be really popular or trendy. I don't know if it's still trending. So, I think maybe I can do this. We'll see. Let me go ahead and find this listing. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is another markdown sale item. JCrew pants, women, 14, pink, black, 100% linen blend. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why it can be a 100% linen blend. That's probably an error on my side. Leopard elastic waist tapered is the title. It sold for $7.50. So, and it actually didn't take that long. It took like 3 months to sell. So that's not super long, but when I marked it down because it's more of a summer item, and when I received the offer of $7.50, I went ahead and accepted it. So again, happy to move out items that are not, the best items. Okie doke. And happy that, this is it's in really good condition. The quality is there, and I really do hope that the buyer loves this pants. And somebody can definitely rock these pants, and the way it's styled would be really, really cute. So all right, let's see. Okay, so next item is a Free People bell-bottom jeans. These are size 25, so they're tiny, but they are very stretchy, and they have a really wide bell bottom. Nice fade, and I found 2 of these extreme bell bottoms at the bins one day, and I just went ahead and swooped them up. I wasn't sure how popular these extreme bell bottoms are. I know they were popular, but I just decided, okay, I'm gonna get it because one, it's Free People. I really like picking up Free People. I know some people don't like to pick it up that much, but I still do. And let's see, it's gonna go in, okay, I think this will fit. Yeah, that'll work. So what I did was I went ahead and listed these on eBay, Poshmark, and Depop. I decided to go ahead and start listing a few items on Depop as well. Because there's certain items that I feel like would do well, and so I kind of want to test my intuition on it. So there was a lot of activity, a lot of likes on Depop, but nobody, made an offer on it. And finally on eBay, I got an offer and I went ahead and accepted. Let's see, let me find. Free People Jeans, Women 25 Blue, Just Float On, Flare, Bell Bottom, High Rise Boho is the title. And let's see, it sold for $29, which is a great sale for me. And it took, I think it took about 5 days to sell. So very fast sale. And definitely making a little bit more, than my profit margin. So that's great for me. Fast sale, so it's in and out of my inventory system, which is another thing I love. And this one is going out USPS priority mail. So good. That means that it's somebody who's in California. So was able to choose priority mail, and it was at a good price. Okay. Now we have a Lululemon men's short sleeve t-shirt, and it's their sort of technical performance fabric, very lightweight, very comfortable, stretchy, and this t-shirt looks like it's in really excellent condition. Love selling like new items. It makes me very happy. Let's see, this one actually, I think I got an offer early this morning, so I went ahead and looked at the offer. Then I look at what my list price was, and then I consider it. I also will check comps over again and just see where the offer kind of fits in with the comps, whether or not, I want to go ahead and accept. I'll do that, on quite a few items before I just accept. And let's see, let me find the listing. Yeah, the title is Lululemon Shirt Men Medium Gray Metal Vent Tech Short Sleeve Performance Workout is the title. And it sold for $22. And that was a fair offer. I think I listed it for $29. And so I went ahead and accepted it. It took about, I think it took about 2.5 weeks to sell, almost 3 weeks. So I was inclined to just go ahead and accept the offer. Okay. All right. So here is a pair of Abercrombie and Fitch jeans. They have, big holes at the knees, and it has a great light wash. I've had these for quite a while, I think. Let me check. Let's see, it's Abercrombie Fitch women's Oh, Abercrombie Fitch jeans, women 28 blue, dad high-rise distressed light stretch. I haven't had these that long. It sold for $25.20, and it took like about 3 weeks to sell. So, you know, this is a fast sale, and it's right there. Almost, it's close to my profit margin, but not quite there. I was a little worried about, you know, picking these up. I remember, no, I listed them in August. So actually this took a little bit longer than, it took like almost 2 months to sell. Sorry, I had my timing wrong. So late August, was worried that this is more of a summer item, but I went ahead and picked it up. I'm also not really sure how popular these highly distressed jeans are, if they're going out of style. So that's another thing that I'm kind of thinking, you know, as well as like tie-dye. I feel like that's another trend that's kind of, you know, going out of style or out of style. Except for if you're, you know, you're picking up like I don't know, a Grateful Dead t-shirt, you know, which obviously kind of needs to be in tie-dye. So. But happy that these sold. I do take a look at Abercrombie & Fitch jeans when I find it at the bins. And I think certain styles tend to sell better than others. So. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh yes. All right. Here is a Smartwool base layer long sleeve shirt in this really pretty royal blue color. Men's base layer, merino, 100% merino wool. Pretty sure it's, yeah, it's 100%. And let's see, it is Smartwool shirt, men, extra large, blue, 100% wool, 150 merino base layer, all. Oh, all season, sorry. I was like, why is it all? Excuse me. Let's see, it sold for $28, and it took about a day after listing to sell. So this is a very fast sale. $28, that's right there at my profit, where I want my profit to be. And I've been finding Smartwool a little bit more frequently, so, you know, really happy about that. And you know, another reason why I'm happy about that is, you know, I'm able to replenish, having, you know, Smartwool, and it's easy for me to list because I can just do a sell similar off of an old listing, an old one of my listings. So makes it really fast, and fast listing is what I'm looking for, because I'm not very fast at listing at all. One thing that I'm doing, and you know, I belong to the Reseller Nirvana Facebook Patreon group, and you know, I do these really great calls, different calls, and I try to attend Chris's morning calls, you know, Monday through Friday. And right after his morning call, there is a beginner call with Isaiah. And Isaiah is really great. He's very, very knowledgeable. He has a great way of explaining things. And I was talking to him about something, and I can't even remember what it was. And he mentioned, why don't I try to do my listing like even during the morning call? You know, that way I get the listings done early, first thing. And so that's what I'm trying to do now. And what I find is if I can wake up very early, like at 5 in the morning, and start working, that I have more energy for the listing part rather than coming back from sourcing and trying to have energy to list, because then I'm actually even more slow. And then also I'm tired and I want to just listen and watch YouTube videos while I list, which makes me even slower. So what I've been trying to do, and you know, so that was a really great suggestion by Isaiah. And I'm trying to get up earlier and get my, oh, I didn't even explain what this is. Next is a pair of True Religion jeans, and these are awesome. I really love the colorway. It's basically like it's like a totally faded out blue jean. It faded out to almost like a pure white with black big contrast stitching. And there's also some intentional distressing that's been backed up with a patch behind it. So lots and lots of great detail in these jeans. These, I believe, are the Ricky Straight jeans. So it's kind of like one of the original styles of True Religion. And, you know, and they still make Rickies today, I believe. But anyways, this title is Vintage True Religion Jeans Men 33 by 32 White Ricky Straight Flat Pocket Stitching is the title. These sold for $78 and they sold in like a day, or maybe even the day of listing. I actually I received an offer. I received a couple offers, I think. And then, you know, the one for $78 was really pretty good. I think I listed it for like maybe somewhere around $89 or $90, something like that. Got an offer for the $78. I thought that was a really good offer. And then somebody came back and said, hey, if you if you void the sale, I'll buy it for $85. And I just said, no, thank you. You know, I'm gonna just move forward with this. I don't know. I couldn't do that. You know, for one thing, I don't think it's very ethical because I've already accepted the offer. But the other thing is, what happens if this guy actually just backs out and never pays? You know what I mean? And then I just lost a sure sale. So, you know, that was not something that I wanted to entertain. Anyways. But yeah, so there was a lot of there was fast movement on this pair of jeans. So does that tell me that I could have gotten more? Yeah, I probably could have, you know, but I don't know. Again, I felt like $78 was a great sale for me. I didn't have to store these at all, and I picked these up at a Goodwill store on senior discount day, so I was able to get a discount and everything. But I actually track my cost of goods by an average, for the year average, and so my cost of goods is about $1. So to me, this is, you know, a really great sale. I'm very happy with this, and you know, hopefully the buyer loves these jeans. So went ahead and chose the padded flat rate envelope, and I will choose this if the Ground Advantage is a little bit more expensive than the padded flat rate. So I'll go into that option. Okay, so next item is, let's see, what did I get? I got these at the bins. Yes, I did. I got these at the bins. Very substantial, really fun Darion jacket. And it is kind of like a jeans trench coat with a ruffle, with ruffle details at the collar as well as at the hem. And Darion is Beyonce's brand. And I believe it's no longer in production. So this one to me had kind of a Y2K feel to it. A lot of fun detail, has that kind of, you know, Y2K streetwear feeling to it. And then later on I found out that it was, you know, Beyonce's brand. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? I think I'll just do this like that. Title is Darion Jacket Women 1X Blue Denim Trench Coat Ruffle Belted Beyonce Coquette Y2K. And it sold for $44, and it took about 3 days to sell. So this was a great sale for me. Again, this is one that I put on Depop as well. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I had a Depop sale to ship. And I don't think I'll be able to share it with you. It was a really nice BB, really nice BB top. Pretty sure it's vintage. It was 100% silk. Really cute. It had sort of fairy vibes. So it's kind of flowy and ethereal. This one I put coquette as one of the keywords, and coquette is something, because I've been picking up more keywords on Depop, and I think, you know, there are some descriptions, keywords, aesthetics that are popular with the Gen Z crowd, and coquette, I think it kind of boils down to sort of like feminine and flirty, I think. So I kind of felt like this, it also can kind of be aligned with Regency, which means kind of that, I don't know, that old-fashioned kind of Victorian sort of look. And I felt like, you know, with the ruffles and everything, this kind of hat that could kind of fit into almost that Regency vibe as well. So that's why, yeah, I decided to put coquette down. I think also it could kind of fall under streetwear. Would be another pretty good keyword. Y2K, of course. Gosh. Okay. All right. I have not sold at the buy sell trades and my friend's consignment shop for a while. I think the last time I went, I had this feeling like the stores weren't buying as much as you know, I was hoping they would buy. I think I was able to still sell everything, but you know, I wasn't making that profit that I really wanted. And although it doesn't take much work, it is extra buying. And I wanted to try going for as long as I could with not picking up extra for buy sell trades and just really focusing in on online sales, and to see how I could do. And in the end, I did pretty good, but I have accumulated about one bag worth of items that I'd rather take to buy sell trade than you know, listing it. So but I did pretty well, I think, this time. Okay, and then next we have a 100% cashmere blazer, and it's Brooks Brothers. I think it might be vintage, black cashmere blazer. Let me just check on the inside. Yeah, that looks okay. And this is going to go out, I think this is going out Ground Advantage, actually, so that's good. Let's see this way. This, I'm pretty sure I picked up at the bins. When I pick up blazers for men, I try to focus in more at the bins, because it's sometimes I can find some really nice blazers there, because a lot of the resellers are not really focused on, you know, men's blazers, so I can, you know, find some pretty good ones. And at the stores, they tend to be more expensive. I'm trying to think, I think it's cost $10. $10 for a blazer. So let's see. I need to do this. Yeah, that will work better. And so I'm going to just start wrapping this before I give you the title. Let's see. All right, I'll stop there. Yeah, I think I gave the price for the Darion jacket. I received $44, so that was a great sale, and it sold really quickly. So for this vintage Brooks Brothers blazer, men 50R black 100% cashmere suit jacket, classic basic is the title, and it sold for $43. and I think it took a day or two to sell after it was listed. So this was a fast sale. It's great because I'm making over my profit margin that I was looking for. Yeah, happy with this sale. And I would pick this item up again if I could. So let's see, here's the bag. All right, yes. I think I chose Ground Advantage for this jacket. It's going out to New York, but I think it was still cheaper than Priority Mail, so sending out Ground Advantage. Okay. All right, awesome. So I think that's it for eBay. So I can go over comments from the last sold to ship video. I'm going to grab my water sippy cup. Let's see. Yeah, so that was sold to ship number 87. And let's see. Hi Sharon, thank you for your comment. So Sharon says, I love that Ralph Lauren Amsterdam shirt. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was a good one. Was really happy to find that item, and it sold very well. I wonder if it was worn by a famous polo player. Oh, I don't know, maybe. I really enjoy your lives. You handle and pack everything with such care. Oh, Sharon, thank you so much for this awesome comment. Yeah, I don't know, what the story is with those the big pony polo shirts that have like Tokyo or Amsterdam. I think, what else have I seen? Spain, I think. Those big pony polo shirts tend to sell really well for, a pretty high dollar amount. So I'm super happy, to find anything like that. I think the same day I found that one, I also found a big pony black watch. And black watch is the name of I think a polo team or something like that. So anyways, that was another, really good sale. So anyways, yes, Sharon, thank you so much for your awesome comment. And, thank you so much for watching the videos. I really appreciate you. Hi, Gigi, also known as Salt Flakes. She says, oh, Dana, I wasn't trying to correct you on the trifle comment. I actually thought that was the correct name of it. Laugh out loud. Shows you know what I know about Adidas. Ha ha. And I totally missed the mark on this one, and you were absolutely right, Gigi. Trifoil is the name of that old Adidas logo, like I don't know if it's the original logo, the one with like the 3 leaves. And so that one's called Trifoil, and I think the Tricot or Trico is the one with the 3 slanted rectangles or parallelograms, I guess. I've seen some people call that the Trico logo. So I was totally all turned around, and you were right. So thank you for bringing this up so that I actually looked it up and to make sure, what was true and what wasn't. So anyways, Gigi, thank you for your comment. I really appreciate you. Oh, hi, DeSanti. Thanks for your comment. So DeSanti says, hi Dana, I've been enjoying your vlogs. Please keep them up. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you, DeSanti. That's really great feedback for me. I just want to make sure that if I'm trying some new things that, people are, open to them or, like seeing them. So, your feedback is very much welcome and appreciated. So anyways, hope you're doing well. And it's so good to hear from you. Okay. Hi, Lejen was here. How are you? Thanks for your comment. So Lejen says, I love that you're part of the Reseller Nirvana group, and every time I see you on Daily Refinements channel, I just send positive vibes your way. Oh, I love that, Lejen. Thank you. I totally love that, and I'm just gonna grab those positive vibes whenever I can. So yes, I am very much enjoying the Reseller Nirvana group, and I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot, and I'm also, part of this other reseller community, which, I didn't really think that I would like as much as I do like, and I think it's tied to the fact that, I work solo most of the time. And so it is, it does feel like I'm going into the office, being on these Zoom calls and things like that, or even, on the Facebook group, there's people can chat back and forth, and also post, items or whatnot. So it's really working well for me. So I'm really enjoying it, and both Chris and Tech and Sports are pretty amazing in what they do. Their model of reselling is not what I choose, but I can definitely learn from them. And, there's a whole bunch of other people in the group, so, I can also learn from them as well. So anyways, Lejen, thank you so much for sending out positive vibes, and thank you for this awesome comment. I really appreciate you. Oh, hey Myrna, Second Wind Style. Thanks for your comment. Dana, sending prayers to you and your family. Thank you, Myrna. I really appreciate you. And my, my daughter, she had a miscarriage, kind of within that first trimester, and it was really sad, and we still feel, sad, but they did meet with some doctors and things like that, so they're getting some like genetic testings and things like that, just to make sure that this is kind of like a fluke, or something, and that it's not something that might happen to them, all the time, like, it's part of their genetic makeup or something like that. So, I think that will be helpful for them, because, they would not like to, I don't know, in the future keep going through this, although, I know people do go through this a lot sometimes, and and then eventually they can have a baby. So anyways, so we're doing good, and all the positive vibes, the prayers, the blessings are so appreciated. So Myrna, and by the way, everyone, I'll go ahead and link one of Myrna's videos below. She's Second Wind Style, and she makes some really great videos. I like to watch her sold to ships. So anyways, Myrna, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, hi Kathy, thank you for your comment. Kathy says, great sales. I'm learning a lot from your videos. Oh, wow. Thank you. That's great to hear. Prayers for your family. Oh, yes. Kathy, thank you so much for this awesome comment. I really am happy to know that, you're learning from the videos. hopefully people can learn from, my mistakes as well as, other things, if I get things right. It's just super encouraging for me to get this kind of feedback. So, I really appreciate the fact that you're watching the videos, and thank you so much for this awesome comment. I really appreciate you. Sujo. Hi, Sujo. So good to hear from you. Okay, so Sujo says, hi, Dana. I love this new setup. Great sales week for you. Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. Yes, I'm enjoying the setup as well. I'm actually enjoying being downstairs, and we are talking to contractors and things like that, and there's going to be some work being done. I thought the work wasn't going to be happening for a while, but we might speed up the timeline. So it will be crazy once we do that. But anyways, I was thinking that I might kind of vlog about, the progress and the process of the renovation. So, to be continued with that. Let's see, sales have definitely been pretty great and consistent lately. Sujo, that's awesome. I'm, snaps to you. I'm super happy to hear that. And, I'm hoping that everyone is having really great sales and, at this beginning of Q4. Let's see, cheers to Q4. We got this. Yes, definitely. Love this. And, I hope everyone has really great sales and more great sales to come. So Sujo, thank you for your awesome comment. I really appreciate you. And it was so good to hear from you. Okay, awesome. Yeah, and thanks for everyone who has subscribed and liked the videos. I really appreciate all your support. Okay, so now let's go into... close this up. Poshmark sales. Okay, so first item from Poshmark is this Patagonia button down shirt, men's shirt, and it is gray with sort of this texture, almost like almost like a polka dot, but it's like an embossed polka dot on it, and it's looks like it's in fairly new condition. Picked this one up at the bins, and I think what happened was I saw the Patagonia tag, like a little bit of it, and it's so recognizable, I just pulled it, and it was this shirt. So happy with this. Patagonia shirt, men, medium gray, button down, classic organic cotton outdoor is the title, and it took 2 days to sell after listing, and it sold for $27. So this is a great sale for me, right there at my profit margin that I want to make. So because of that, because of the fast turnaround, I picked this shirt up again. And sometimes Patagonia can sit for me. So not all Patagonia items are slam dunk. So it's always good, to check comps and things to make sure that the item is desirable. Okay. All right. I believe this is the next one. Let me just double check. There. Yeah, okay. Okie doke. Oh, I wasn't going to say that. All right. Here we go. These jeans are Reformation jeans, women, 26 blue, Serena, high skinny, Maya, medium wash, stretch crop is the title. And these sold for $34, and it took about 2 or 3 weeks to sell. So this was a great sale for me. Oh wait, no, it didn't take 2 or 3 weeks. I'm sorry. It took like a month and a half. Sorry about that. A month and a half to sell. And I remember I found these jeans. I found actually 2 Reformation jeans in the same bin, probably donated by the same person at the Goodwill bin. So I have been really working hard when I go to the bins, trying to be very selective, and that's actually a pretty hard thing to do when you're at the bins, because for so long I would just say, oh, this is so cheap, I'll just pick this up. But even though it's cheap, if it's going to sell for less than my desired profit, it still takes all the time to, prep it, photograph, list it. Still takes all that time, and so it makes more sense for me to pick up items that I think can sell for a higher dollar amount. But when it's cheap at the bins, it's hard to pass some things up. But yeah, so Reformation jeans I will definitely pick up again. Okay, there. And this was another bins pickup. This is Vineyard Vines men's chino shorts in this really great light blue color. Really, I don't know, beachy, coastal, preppy. Reminds me of Martha's Vineyard. I'm not able to find a lot of Vineyard Vine items, but I like when I do find it, and then but let me tell you how much it sold for before I say too much more, because maybe it was a bad pickup. I don't remember. Yeah, it could totally be from a closet clear out sale, since it is more of a summer item. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Vineyard Vines shorts, men, 32 light blue, chino, chambray, cotton blend, stretch is the title, and it sold for $13. So yes, it was part of the closet clear out sale. And let's see, it took like 2.5 months, so not a long time, but I wonder if Vineyard Vines would do better for me if I carried more of it in my store. I don't have a lot. I probably had only 2 Vineyard Vine items, and then with this one, I don't have any more Vineyard Vines in my store, or closet. I don't know. Would I pick that one up again? I think I might pass on that one. Because I might pick it up for the season of, spring, summer, but taking about 2.5 months might not be fast enough for me to sell it through. So I might pass on that for next, season. Okay, next is a Dickies work shirt, and I actually love this shirt. I picked up, I think, 5 of these shirts one day, and I kept one of them. I kept the one, I always keep the flawed items, so I kept the one that didn't have a logo label on it. Looked like it never did. I think it's a vintage one. But I think the ones with the logo label do better. So I just went ahead and picked up, I think, all 5 of them, because my thinking was it's easy for me to list, do sell similar and list. And then I found 2 extra larges and 3 medium size, and I think I sold all but one. They're not a high dollar, so I don't know if I would pick up these again. I probably should pass on them. Let me go ahead and see what it sold for, because I can't remember. Yeah, I should probably pass on these. Dickies shirt, men, extra large gray, short sleeve workwear, flat pockets is the title. And it sold for $12, so it's part of the closet clear out sale. It took about 1 month. No, 2 months. It took about 2 months to sell. So because of the $12 sold price, I probably should pass on this next time. And this is sort of an item that is something that I, just like. So it's important for me not to be, sentimental about what I source. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is the last item, and let me find the title. Title is Margaret O'Leary Cardigan Sweater, Women M/L Black Hand Knit Shell Button Plush is the title. And this sold for $44, and it took about 2.5 months to sell. So this is a great sale for me. I actually love picking up Margaret O'Leary, and I don't think she's a very well-known designer, but she has a shop in Berkeley, and there's this, really nice shopping area in Berkeley called 4th Street, and there's been a Margaret O'Leary shop there. I don't know if it's still there, but it was there for a long time. So I think she's known for hand knit items, and so because I'm familiar with this brand, I always will tend to pick it up. And it's not that well known, but I do know that it's really quality garments. So that's the reason why I like to pick it up. And it does eventually sell. It might take a little extra time. But so, definitely happy about this sale. And it really didn't take that much time to sell. So which is great for me. I do worry about how well known, how many buyers know about this brand. That's the only thing that I hesitate, with. I also recently I found another brand, had a shop on 4th Street for a long time. I think it's still there. It's called Erica Tanoff. And that's another brand that I don't think is very well known, but it's really high quality garments. And so I found a wool skirt at Goodwill store. So I thought about it. And I finally just said, I'm gonna pick it up and try. Comps were kind of very vague about, it wasn't a clear cut like, oh yes, it's a definite, great pickup. So that's why I really hesitated. But anyways, we'll see how it goes. But sometimes we know that items are, really great quality, but, not enough buyers know about them. So anyways, so that's it for this video. And, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please subscribe and like the video, and leave me some comments. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, and until the next one, take care. Okay, bye-bye.